So I'm going to tell you about just a couple of Ricky's hospital visits and one doctor's visit where we thought we actually were able to prove that he had the condition, autoimmune syndrome. So he was admitted to the hospital and they kept giving him food that was all carbs and soda and what have you. And when they did, his body became septic and they coded him. They called a code. Everyone came running to his room. No one had a clue as to why, no matter how much I told them that they're feeding the bacteria in his system. They didn't want to believe me, but they could not explain why the bacteria was multiplying so much in his system to the point that it became extremely dangerous. That was one time. Another time would be when he went into the hospital because his legs were swelling so much and he was in a lot of pain. So they kept him in the hospital, and he and his roommate, they were hungry. So he's like, well, he's in the hospital. Maybe they'll see that what I'm eating causes the issue. So him and his roommate, I brought them checkers. That's what they wanted. So I brought them some checkers. They ate. The next day, when we went to visit, we were told to take all of our belongings, except for our car keys and cell phones, take everything back to the car and lock it in the car because we're not allowed to bring any personal property into the hospital because they found alcohol in his system. We thought finally they'll realize. No. Instead, I called his doctor and they actually had the nerve to tell me that he's an alcoholic and that if he wanted to drink or find a way to get alcohol, he would. And if he's in the hospital, then he must have drank the hand sanitizer. I couldn't even believe that someone had the nerve to actually say that to me. Well, one, he couldn't walk on his own, so one of the aides or nurses had to help him up. So how in the world is he drinking hand sanitizer in the hospital? Made absolutely no sense. And then there was another time where we actually took him to another doctor 2 hours from here. Now, his family didn't believe that he was sick either, and this was maybe 2 months before he passed. So all these years gone by, we were fighting with everybody. Took him to that doctor. I didn't let him eat or drink anything that morning. I didn't even let him take his medication. All I did was get him up, got him dressed, got him in the car with a pillow, a blanket, and put him back to sleep. I picked up his sister and we left here at 6 o'clock in the morning to go south. Got to the doctor's office. So I bought sealed orange juice and took it with me from a bagel shop. In the doctor's office, in front of the doctor, I had him blow into his back meter, his breath alcohol meter, and he blew a 0. So as the doctor's talking and we're explaining what's happening to him, I had him drink the orange juice. He drank only about half of it. And about 20 minutes later, in front of the doctor again, now we didn't leave the office at all, and there was always someone with us. I had him blow again in the meter, and he blew positive. He was intoxicated. The doctor kind of flipped out on us and said, why would we bring this to him? He hasn't seen anything like this since he was in medical school, and pretty much asked us to leave. His sister, on the other hand, her jaw just dropped. She was just amazed. She couldn't believe that she actually saw that. And she just kept apologizing. She kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Finally, proved to his family that he had the condition, but yet we got turned away from another doctor. I called to try and get the records, just the notes from that day, so I had something to show other doctors, and I couldn't even get that. It's really hard to find a doctor that's willing to treat this condition because of all of the legal issues surrounding it. And because, you know, some of them will say it doesn't exist. It really does. Auto-brewery syndrome is just, it doesn't discriminate. Right now, in our nonprofit members, there are some children with the condition. It's such a hard disease to describe and talk about. But if you'd like some more information, please visit the website, autobrewery.org. Thanks.